Every life is beautifully created. That's a core belief behind a local organization making a huge difference right here in West Michigan. Benjamin's Hope. It's a one-of-a-kind farmstead community in Holland dedicated to helping adults with intellectual and developmental differences live, learn, play, and worship, and they are getting ready for their biggest community event of the year. They got the annual Harvest Festival happening this weekend. Joining us to tell us all about it, we've got the co-founder and executive director of Benjamin's Hope, Krista Mason here. Krista, welcome back to the mix.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for being here. For those who haven't heard, let's talk about Benjamin's Hope. What inspired it and what it's doing?
Yeah, well, the inspiration behind Benjamin's Hope is my son, Ben, and Ben is actually turning 30 next week. And
whoa, happy birthday.
I know, biggest birthday party in town, right? And Ben is quite profoundly affected by autism. So the vision for Benjamin's Hope really grew out of what we dreamed of for his adult life with him, and it inspired this whole beautiful community.
Absolutely. I mean, the name says it all. It's the hope for Benjamin and for those like him. So specifically, how are you meeting that need?
Right. So for families with a loved one who finishes schooling and doesn't have a real immediate path into employment, sometimes the end of schooling can really feel like a cliff. You know, where does purpose and belonging happen? And parents are aging. I'm not, but other parents are aging. We're not, of course not. But it's really a vision built on how do we ensure that adults have opportunity for growth and belonging.
Absolutely. Well, you mentioned that. I think that is a key thing you mentioned was that graduation, because you've had this support system, you've had this structure.
Exactly, right.
Everything's kind of been laid out for you.
That's right. You've had a whole infrastructure around you, and suddenly there's decades of life ahead.
Yeah, so what does that look like?
What does that look like?
And that's where you guys step in.
Yes, right.
And 2 new homes now. Let's talk about these.
We do. So we've added 2 new homes, which allows us to serve 12 more people. That'll take us up to 44 men and women who call Ben's Hope home. And to do that, we need to add 30 more staff.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Right.
We talk about, we love growth,
yes.
but with that, comes this need.
It does, because we're providing 24/7 care, so round the clock, and right now our staff's about 130. And we need it to be about 150 to welcome all of these new, wonderful people.
Well, there's a side note on this interview.
Yes.
Are you looking for a job?
If you're looking for a job, we're hiring. We'd love to meet you.
And a great place to find out more about it would be this great event this
Come
weekend.
to the event, visit our website, and this is a job path for folks going into education or psychology or social work. It's really a neat way to get your feet wet.
Right, absolutely.
Right.
And plus, you're staying local,
yes,
which I love. For those who want to love this career field but want to stay in West Michigan.
That's right.
So what's going to happen at this Harvest Festival? We're getting some great. There's the flyer. They're smiling. What do we do? There's pumpkins.
There's pumpkins. There's hay rides. We've got a wonderful local band that's going to be playing. There's hot dogs and face painting and an Aeromed helicopter.
What? An actual helicopter?
An actual helicopter. It circles our property, and it's very exciting because you feel it coming, and then it lands, and they let us go inside the helicopter and sit and meet the pilot.
Cool.
It's really exciting.
All right, so there's a draw for you. Can you talk a little bit about your campus? What do people see when they come to you?
Right. When you come to Benjamin's Hope, it's a 52-acre campus on the north side of Holland, and we love when people come out any time of the year. We've got walking trails and a barn, and you can visit alpacas and goats. And we've also got an all-abilities worship service that happens every Sunday night at 6.
Oh my goodness. So you've got everything all lined up. So you can check it out year-round, right? But Benjamin's Hope.net is having a pretty big deal this weekend.
This Saturday, right,
so even though it's year-round, make sure you put on your calendar a chance for you to really come out and check out Benjamin's Hope Harvest Festival on the 20th in Holland. As you heard, this is wide open. This is open space. This is open field. Come on out and witness it for yourself. You can do a little previewing, benjaminshope.net if you'd like, or if you have any questions. Maybe your family is affected by this. Maybe you could use some help. benjaminshope.net or call 616-399-6293. Krista, thank you so much.
Thank you, Todd.
You bet. We'll be right back.